Hey everybody, welcome to this playthrough of Fire Emblem Three Houses. I used to play a lot of old Fire Emblem games, the SNES ones, the Game Boy Advance ones, GameCube, a little bit of the Wii one, stuff like that, but I haven't played a new one in a long time, and I've watched a little bit of Fatima play this on her unsaved file, and it looks really fun. So I'm excited to get back into a Fire Emblem game. Chat is mostly telling me that they really like this game, so that's cool. And it's my birthday, so birthday stream's been fun. All right, normal, hard, maddening. Now, how hard is hard, actually? Because I'm out of practice. I should probably just do normal. Casual or classic. Fallen heroes are lost forever, every decision counts. Classic. I was the kind of guy who would usually restart and do the map over again if my guy died. Hard is not really that hard. Hard is super, or normal is super easy. Oh, if this is one of those things where like normal is essentially just easy mode, then I'll do hard, sure. Hard's fine, okay. I will do classic, just because that's how the games used to be. Would that be worse for the stream though? I don't know. Because the ones that I played only worked like classic. Like when someone dies, they die, you know? Yeah, I'll do that. Now, back in the day when I would play, sure. Back in the day when I would play, I would always restart the level if someone died, because I just get too attached to the characters. But that had its own challenge of never being able to sacrifice a person, which you could do as a first strategic advantage. But, you know, for the stream, I think we'll just roll with this, and maybe we'll redo some maps, and maybe we won't. We'll see. We might make some strategic decisions in letting someone die. And we might restart to keep them. I don't know. I'm just gonna have fun with this. And hopefully my webcam's not gonna block anything important. If it looks like it is going to, then I will move it. It'll cover the mini-map? Nah, that doesn't matter. You guys don't need to see the mini-map. Might cover menu it sometimes, we'll see. I've already seen this cutscene because of Fatima. But I'll show it for you. Let me know if the game is too quiet or anything, by the way. There's a mechanic that makes it so you don't need to restart the entire map if someone dies. That's interesting. Explain that mechanic to me. The game will explain it. Okay. You know, maybe she should be wearing armor.
Tell me, Nemesis, do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die in it. Die! Die! You took everything that I loved!
Game is fully voice acted? I know. It's like I said, I watched Fatima play a few levels. Wasn't the Red Canyon from F-Zero? I think it was, yeah. I doubt they're in the same canon.
He's gone now, Mother.
Either than, you know, Smash. I noticed that the Fire Emblem games have gotten a lot more anime since I stopped playing.
What could have brought you here?
Auto advance. I love that feature.
I wonder how you
That's
got in
great.
here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
Yes.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
Alright, so this is funny. When I saw Fatima play, she said she's Gus and she sassed her. And then she said she's a demon. She got sassed. You have to say you're immortal. So then when she picked her name as Demon. Which is hilarious. Alright, mortal.
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
Not that made up shit. I am. What's the shift button on the? Oh, there it is. M D B. There we go. No, not with two B's. What the fuck? There we go.
I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names.
I should have named
You
myself
must
whatever
possess
her
a
name
day of
is.
birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Horsebow moon sounds stupid.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange.
Which is today.
It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap. It is almost time to begin.
I can't wait for some of that legendarily bad voice acting to kick in. Because I remember hearing a little bit from Fatim playing, and some was quite good. And then there's a few characters, like, it doesn't even sound like they know English. It sounds like they had all their lines written down phonetically and they speak like Italian. And they're just reading it out.
Hey, time to wake up. Were you having that dream again?
Well, this one will get me thrown in jail, so I'll go for this one.
Massive armies clashing on a vast field, right? There hasn't been a battle like that in over 3 centuries. In any case,
I think I might shrink the camera and chat a little bit.
Battlefield
Feels
is no
obtrusive over
place
there,
for
doesn't
idle
it?
Thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a
I'll wait
sure
until
way
the
to get
cutscene's
yourself
over.
killed. Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom.
Game's got good
told you
voice acting.
before,
Some of it's
far from
horrendous.
here,
That's
so
what
we'll
I'm
need to leave
saying.
at dawn.
Some of it's great, some's horrendous. Of course, all the blistering choices.
Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you were the situation not dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to
Hello,
lend your
we're all
support.
3 kind of Pikmin.
Bandits? Here?
You don't
It's
recall any
true.
bad
They
voice
attacked
acting
us
in
while
this?
we were at rest
Oh
in
boy,
our camp.
howdy. There's a
We've been
few on that
separated
blue
from our
team that
companions
sound
and we're
fucking
outnumbered. We're
terrible.
after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're
They
staying
like
so
add
calm
extra
considering the
syllables to
situation.
every word.
Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
Yay! So I'm gonna be file 1. Fatima's on file 2. You can see she's like right at the beginning as well. Does it bug you guys too that the loading bar is way faster than the actual movement of the sprite? Okay, that was abrupt and strange, and the camera flew all over. Okay,
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village.
Yeah, I think I'm going to shrink
Take down
the camera a
enemies in
little.
front
Seems a little
first.
big to me.
That should take the wind out of their sails.
Beat by bandits, how amateur do you have to be? I know, right? In fairness, the tutorial of like every game is pretty much just, you know, brigands, because they have low skill and low speed and use axes, and your hero in like every one of the games has a sword, so, you know. Who the heck on the blue lines was bad voice acting? I think it was the healer chick was one of the really, really bad ones. It wasn't quite Atlas levels bad, but it was like, she added extra syllables to most of her words and just tried to hard enunciate everything differently. It sounded like she wanted to try for an accent, and she did it by reading everything phonetically. That's why it sounds like her first language is Italian and she's just reading it phonetically in English like the old movies. Because she says everything so fucking punctually that the words don't flow into each other the way that they do in English normally. Which is really funny to me. Duplicate layer. Give me 1 second, everybody. Fire Emblem. Okay, we've moved to a duplicate layer. Window capture. Yeah. Get rid of a bunch of those. And then I want to take these 2 layers, shrink them both a little bit. That looks a little better. There we go. That looks better, I think. Beautiful. I'm a genius. Also, this song is not fitting at all. Like, this is an end game sounding song to me. Okay, so he is just right. It tells you who they're gonna attack now, which I think is very strange. He's just a thief with a sword. Of course, he's gonna go after the axe person. I'm gonna just open with a bow.
Ready and willing.
I'm guessing this all just works the same as before. Yeah. Right in the dick. You can use NDV to talk to other units. Yes, I do know that. Yeah, durability,
Stay
of course. Just like in the other games. No, I don't want to talk right now. I want to attack. I'm assuming talking takes my turn, but I don't know for sure. 96 hit chance. Sure. Oh, I stole a health. That's interesting. And they got those little hearts. Presumably for fighting next to each other.
I will prevail.
Oh, there's a little dialogue bubble there. Okay.
You have a strange aura about you. You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
Talking stopped taking an action since Radiant Dawn. Good to know. Probably a good change.
Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this. Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
Oh, I should have named my character Prince Alexander for the King's Quest 6 reference. Well, if my main character is totally useless, then I could name him that.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
Of course, different terrain gives you different defense and dodge bonuses. So what did it say was... There we go. That's where you can see where they can attack. Okay. Well, if it's intent on having us go into the forest, then I may as well just walk next to it and pass this turn. And then do it on the next turn. I'm guessing since this is a tutorial stage, they're not going to be aggressive almost at all.
It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
Yeah, this is like seriously triumphant final boss music to me. I don't know why it's playing in the tutorial. It just seems really ill-fitting. Alright, so what have they got? We have an axe guy, sword guy, sword guy. Okay. And they wanted us to go in the forest, so I'll just go in the forest.
Yes, Good. If we're in the forest,
I'm guessing
we
I
can
have to play
sustain
along
your
with the
attacks
tutorial.
without losing the advantage.
Alright. Do I want to be there? Not really. I'm okay with him being there, yeah. It'll only draw on the sword guy. And he's got a spear, so that's perfectly fine. I'll move him up by 1. And just enter him. Surprised his speed wasn't so low that I couldn't just double attack him. Assuming it still works like that. Kind of weird having a class that's not mounted using a spear. That wasn't very common in the old games.
This is a fine opportunity. Use the combat arts I taught you.
There's something so weird about, oh yeah, this is the new stuff. Use more durability, but it's like some kind of special thing. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to remember exactly what I was saying. It's weird to me that he can use a spear and he's a foot troop. There weren't very many of those in the old games, and he seems like a basic class. Weird. I want to get some experience on Claude here, my archer, because I'm a bigger fan of archers. Another thing I wanted to say is that in the 3D games, it was always weird to me that you couldn't attack diagonally. Because although in the 2D games you could never attack diagonally anyway, and this is the same thing, it's just displayed in 3D. It just, in 2D bird's eye view, it kind of made sense that they couldn't attack diagonally, whereas in the 3D ones, it just kind of looks like they should be able to reach them because you can see that they're clearly like next to each other. I see you from one of my windows. Are you looking out your window and looking at a TV that I'm on? Hey, Sora. Alright, actually, I don't even need to move, do I? Yeah, that'd be a kill. Do it.
Sorry, but victory
Press the
is
plus
mine.
button twice. Yeah, that's to do the the grand view thing, right? Yeah, it's cool looking. But I don't know what the tactical point of this would ever be, other than it's cool looking. Does it go farther? No. Okay. Wish I could zoom out more than this. You're on my TV. There we go. And none of these are spear guys? Shame. Okay. Well, we can just finish him off.
Over already.
Anyone in any class can use any weapon, they just might be shit at it. That's dumb. I can guarantee to you right now, if you handed me a bow, I would not be able to successfully fire an arrow at anything. Because I've never used a bow. No weapon triangle in this game. What? They got rid of the weapon triangle? Okay, I guess I'll just walk in and finish him. My hit chance isn't great, but we'll see. There we go. Thanks for the birthday
Your
wishes.
defeat was inevitable.
Weapon triangle bad dynamic. I thought the weapon triangle was a great idea.
Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
What's the weapon triangle? Sword has advantage against axe. Axe has advantage against spear. Spear has advantage against sword. And there was an equivalent for magic that was different depending on the game.
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
Weapon triangle being gone isn't new. Gaiden exists. Gaiden was like 20 years ago. The weapon triangle has existed much more recently than that. Linked attacks. When you attack an enemy that's also in the attack range of one or more of your units, you will trigger a linked attack. I'm guessing that is a relationship bonus-based thing. Because there was some mechanics somewhat like that in some of the older games, but it wasn't very fleshed out. I'm guessing it's probably in the more recent ones they started to flesh out that idea. Thank you for the birthday wishes. There's only starter classes, more advanced classes only have one weapon. Interesting. Okay. Are these are the classes we're using right now supposed to be like the rookie classes? Yeah, I never played Echoes. Okay, now this is something I like. In the older games, what you used to have to do is at the beginning of every map, you'd pretty much just click on every enemy and look at their stats just to see A, if they drop anything, because it'd be glowing green like this. Drop anything on death. And B, just to see if there's any unique character, because then you might be able to talk to them with one of your characters to recruit them. I like that there's a little icon letting you know, hey, this guy dropped something. Just because it doesn't add anything to the difficulty. Echoes was a Gaiden remake. It seems like the triangle being moved was popular with the new audience. Interesting. If they made a new Gaiden one, though, I might check it out, because I remember the old one on NES being quite good. So that was Echoes, you said? What's that on? Like, what console is that on? Is that 3DS? Because I never really played the 3DS. They're just gonna walk right through here, aren't they? Well, that's an axe guy, axe guy. They're all axe guys left. I'm just gonna stay here and let them walk to me. You know, I don't know if this guy would survive 2 hits right now. He can heal. 3DS? Damn, I'm not gonna play it then. Thing is, when your full-time job is doing YouTube and you can't record 3DS games so easily, you just never feel like playing it. I'd have to emulate it at that point. I'd rather not emulate something that I don't own. At least not on the show. That just seems slightly scummy, especially now that, like, I have much more money than I used to. I don't have the excuse of I can't afford it, you know? Tried to buy what I own. I didn't really need your help, Gerald. Thanks for stealing the experience from me, though, you asshole. Buy it then emulate it? Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that, honestly. As long as Nintendo gets my money for it, because I think that's only fair. And plus, that's legally how it is in Canada, is, as long as you've purchased the game before, then you're allowed to own a ROM of it. And then, of course, emulation itself is not illegal, because that wouldn't make any sense. You're allowed to do what you want with the thing you own. My hit chance would be terrible there. Now, I'm usually a big fan of axe users in these games. Don't really know why, just think using an axe in combat is cool. Okay, I really don't like that he's in a forest. I'm actually going to leave him out. He's going to go attack the archer. That sucks, but I don't really care that much. I think what I'll do is, yeah. Move there. Oh, he'd still be able to reach there then. Oh, what am I doing? I just move right there. Yeah. And he'll attack the X lady. That's fine. That's fine.
I'm gonna kill you where you stand.
Good luck. You're not gonna one-shot her, so... There you go. Curve shot, longer range, but decrease the accuracy of it. Wouldn't that use up more durability? Don't fucking steal my kill. I want to be the one to kill him. He's worth experience.
Mercenary like you doing here?
Why is my head square?
Complaining. I'm caught up in the mess you started.
Alright, he's still alive. Good. What's my hit chance? Done. I'm always a big fan of archers in these games. It pays to have a really good archer, too. They're great mage killers. Not a bad level up. Don't know what charisma does. That's a stat that wasn't in any of the games that I played. Nice skip up, bro. I remember seeing this cutscene too when Fatima was playing. It's so stupid. Apparently we're just the dumbest mercenary in the world. Instead of attacking the guy who's running, we get in the way of his blade. Oh god, we're stupid.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt?
I send you in private message on Discord. Sorry, sometimes I take a really long time to get back to DMs on Discord because, like, genuinely I get like 40 of them a day now. I can't get back to all of them.
If you don't know the value you of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Of course not.
The best way to get in contact with me is probably just tweet
Well,
me,
then, I
and
guess it's up to
I
me
will
to guide you
probably
from
see
now
it.
on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the Beginning.
That's a shit name.
Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis.
You were pretty confident about that a second ago.
And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that?
Even the game thought that was fucking stupid. Yep. What model of chair? I know it's a DX Racer, and I'm thinking of buying one. I genuinely don't remember the model name. I got it quite a long time ago. But I'm very happy that I got it because I used to have a lot of bad back and tailbone pains, and this really eliminated a lot of that for me. It's a very comfortable chair. It's lasted me many years, although the leather on it's wearing. I'm actually trying to get a sponsorship with DX Racer, but sometimes they take a few weeks to get back to the application. If I remember the model name, I'll tell you, but I don't think it like says anywhere on it. All I know is there was a guide you could go on their website where you put in your height and your weight, and it tells you like the recommended one. Is it PewDiePie chair? No, I think that's a different brand. What are you talking about?
I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you?
No child.
Such arrogance. You look the part, but are you truly an adult? You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl.
Yeah, I'm with her on this one. That was stupid.
Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
I mean, I will thank her for that because my character was a fucking idiot in that cutscene.
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that? When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end.
Yep. Yep. Axe to spine will usually do that.
How of you to drag me into this. Now what to do?
I'll just stay here and wait and die. Keep time frozen until I'm safe. Yeah, because when time is frozen, you'll just become safe magically at some point, right?
Of course. I must turn back the hands of time.
Duh, just do that. I'm guessing this
Yes,
is something about the
I do
mechanic
believe it can be done.
of
You
not
really are
not having
quite
characters die. God, I hope they implement the mechanic because I could see this being really cheap and easy. We'll see.
Well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go. Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time.
This sounds really
to find the
sarcastic.
answers that you seek.
Sort texting me literally while watching my stream. Hey, look, I did something significantly less stupid this time. How I got there that much sooner this time, though, I don't know.
Hey, over here.
Hey, everybody, let's turn our back to that gang of violent brigands. And I'll smile. The fuck?
Hey, did you just...
No one interrupted you, but okay.
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students.
I love that mustache.
The thieves are running away.
It's like
Go
the
after them.
mustache version of Sideburns.
The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
Yay! MVP. He did get the most kills. I don't know if I hit A there. I'm a little paranoid about hitting A just because I have the auto skip turned on, where it like automatically progresses the dialogue for me.
My thank you so much.
Most deployed, a person not on my team. That's weird.
Captain Gerald, it is you. Goodness, it's been ages. Don't you recognize me? It's Alois.
Yeah, I
your
like
old
him.
Right-hand man. Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still
See you,
alive.
Sora.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye.
Why is he not pronouncing his name the French way? He's probably not
That
French.
isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garrig Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
Why does it sound like a
How about you?
dwarven name?
Are you the captain's child?
He's a stranger to me, I'm a bandit, or that's correct. I get the feeling the only correct answer here is that's correct, and that I'm not actually choosing my my backstory. Because he's definitely not a stranger, because he's clearly my mercenary captain. And I'm a bandit seems like the joke answer. So I think that is correct, is the correct answer.
Is that so? Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind me of the captain.
Yeah, we
love
look
for you
nothing
to
alike.
See the monastery too. You will join me, won't you? What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run.
I don't think
from
they are
Knights of
giving you the
Cerberus.
illusion of choice there. Or else they would pretend like there is more than one right
They
answer.
do seem rather skilled.
Illusion of choice is when they try to trick you into thinking that there's multiple paths and there
It
aren't.
seems your presence
You know, like
is
Mass
required.
Effect does constantly.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the
That's
Blade
weird.
Breaker?
The audio
Former
crackled a
captain of the
little.
Knights of Saros, oft praised as the
The
strongest
Knights of
knight
George
ever lived.
Soros.
Have I missed anything?
I would assume I'd know he was a captain.
You haven't heard of the Knights of Saros? The most famous order of knights in all
Her
of
audio's
Falcon.
crackling a little.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of
His
course
audio's
you
weird
are.
too.
I'd love to bend your ear as we travel.
What's going on?
Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garrig Mach Monastery. We were
Do I have,
doing
like, a
some
loose
training
cord back
exercises
there?
when
What's
those
going
bandits
on?
attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat.
Pretty sure my
Everything
Elgato's
would've
up to
worked out
date.
If these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything, because of them, every single one of those bandits
Audio crackles
chased
on you.
after us.
Weird.
Utterly ridiculous.
It didn't happen much. It was
Ah,
just
so
a little
that's what
one
you were
pop
thinking,
and
Cole.
crack here and there, but it's gone
Here, I
now.
thought you were acting
Weird.
as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Yeah, go back to
Oh,
Final
joy.
Fantasy
A
VI.
royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if
Is
you
she
can
calling
spare
him
a moment.
autistic?
The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Princess.
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition.
Let me recruit him
Holy Kingdom of
first.
Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick.